Aries, do you guys February reading. I'm sorry I took so long to do you guys reading. It's the 6th of February if I'm not mistaken, but um, I've been a little bit busy the last few days, so we get into you guys reading now. So what kind of sign of Aries expect to be dealing with in February? What energies will they be confronted with in February? Power, discontent and boredom. Love begins in reverse. Foundations and achievement. Victory and success. Hope in reverse. Awareness in reverse. Accelerated motion in reverse. Disruption. Firm foundation in reverse. Rest and rejuvenation in reverse. Patience. And triumph. If you guys don't know, I do 13 card spreads, by the way, consistently for every sign. So just jumping right into it. Aries, I'm seeing you have a lot of purpose right now. You understand what it is that you really want to do with your life. You're feeling driven, you're feeling confident in yourself, and you may not have a lot of direction, but what you may lack in direction, you definitely have in a will right now. You guys have the ability to manifest really, to start making concrete directions, concrete decisions that are going to lead to some sort of success later on, or whatever it is that you want to manifest right now, Aries. Whatever it is that you want to get rid of or bring into your life, you have the capabilities of making a lot of it movement forward in that direction. I'm seeing that in this spread. Now on the financial front, though, you guys are bored with your job. You're bored with the way you are making money, the way that you appreciate yourself, and the way that you're valued, the way that you present yourself. It's just old news to you, and you guys need to start making movement forward and figuring out a way that you can start using your creative energy. Hey guys, the way that you can use your creative energy. Um, to support yourself, because Aries, you're a very creative sign. Not only are you martial and have good leadership qualities, you also have the ability to support yourself and go into business for yourself, because you have that passion and that drive to start new things. So that's why you guys are feeling so bored in your area of your finances and things of that nature, because you really need to evolve on that level. You need to make some changes. I'm seeing a lot of I'm seeing the ability to be spiritual, or to just make a transition into something new. And you guys, all guys need to do is work on it. I don't have my context in, so I cannot see what you guys are writing, but I will look at it when I get the opportunity to. But thanks for showing up on the live feed. Um, I see it's a female, so shout out to her. Um, Love begins in reverse. And in the area of you guys' communication. So you guys may have just stopped recently. You guys may have stopped talking to one of your siblings. You may have had a fallout with them. You guys may have just started to release connections when it comes to the people that you communicate with. You guys may just be walking away from superficial relationships altogether. I think you guys are starting to understand who you are and what it is that you want, and like I said, making directions, making concrete moving forward in those directions, and laying down foundations for yourself. And so I feel that you guys are really walking away from the casual relationships, things that don't really serve you all that well, and you're trying to make a move forward into more meaningful communications, more meaningful relationships when it comes to the people that you communicate to and talk to. You guys may have just like maybe finding a new way to express yourself, a new way to communicate. And you guys may be finding a new relationship with yourself. You guys may have just come into awareness of some of your own, the parts of yourself and be finding new ways to express yourself based off of that, because you are now deciding that, okay, hey, this voice in the back of my head I'm actually conscious of now and I actually get to communicate with, so I'm good, and I can, and maybe that's taking more time than what you normally would. Maybe that's taking up more time than what you would otherwise use for speaking with other people. So you may be developing a stronger relationship with yourself, Aries. Um, on the home front, I'm seeing foundations and achievements. So I feel like you guys are feeling comfortable. You're feeling secure in whatever it is that you're trying to move forward. I feel like you guys have a spiritual understanding of what it is that you want to do when it comes to your life and what makes you feel comfortable and supported and secure. And I feel like because you guys are making a lot of headway onto what it is that you need to be doing, you're feeling comfortable. You're feeling a sense of comfort and security. You're feeling protected, and you're feeling strong. And I feel like you guys are feeling like everything is moving forward in the direction that it's supposed to be. Somewhat harmonious, somewhat energized, and just firm and founded. Some of you guys are just enjoying family life, and your family is supporting your vision, and you're moving forward in the direction that you want to move forward in. Victory and success in you guys' area of creativity. So you guys are definitely tapping into your creative energy, that Martian energy, to use it for something that's going to benefit you financially, something that's going to help you deal with some of your financial woes that you have recently dealt with. You guys are definitely walking away from old ways of finding financial freedom and financial independence. And I feel like you guys are coming out of a war when it comes to paying your bills and being able to express yourself freely and live the life and the quality of that life that you wanted to live. You guys are able to start seeing that become a reality, because you're putting your energy into that, and you're going to get returns from that. You guys have hope in reverse in you routines and health. So I'm seeing that maybe you guys are having a new beginning when it comes to uh, your routines. You're realizing where you went wrong, basically. You're realizing where you went wrong in the past, what it is that you have done that has prevented you from living the healthiest life that you can live, and not just on a physical level, but mentally and emotionally, financially as well. So I'm seeing that you guys are definitely into making some of those changes, into deciding that you're going to make a better choices when it comes to your routines, because if your routines aren't right, then you can't really manifest anything. Things aren't going to work out well for you. So you guys are making a different choice with your routines and deciding to travel down a different path, and there's hope there. That decision to make a different choice, you guys are going to come out on the other side of it better off. Um, I think you guys are really aware of your relationships. You're aware of how you attracted these relationships in the first place. You're aware of what it is in you that's bringing these certain type of people into your life over and over and over again. What it is that you need to overcome within yourself so that you can have a better relationship with other people. So for some of you guys, it's just needing to tune into your intuition. For some of you guys, this is dealing with anger, and this is dealing with issues surrounding prosperity, feelings of love within yourself, whether you love yourself. You guys are coming into an awareness of that so that you can start making movement in the directions of understanding who it is that you really are, so that you can attract the relationships that you want. If you keep going down that path of self-discovery, of self-awareness, then I promise you, Aries, you'll see yourself on the other side with a better man or woman who on your side, because you'll be in a better position to see where the bullshit is coming from, whether it's within you, whether it's within that person, whether you're the problem, they're the problem, because you're increasing your understanding of yourself, and so that's going to create better relationship dynamics. Um, I feel like you guys are making a lot of growth internally, emotionally. I feel like you guys understand where you have set limitations for yourself in the past through your trauma and your emotions and things that you may have not been wanting to deal with, but you're trying to move forward from those limitations, trying to move forward from holding back so much emotionally, trying to keep less secrets, so that you can start building towards making the decisions that you want to make and building towards the life that you want to live. And that has a lot to do with your emotional state. If you're always miserable, then you have to get to the bottom of that. So I'm seeing that the universe is giving you that energy that you need to start looking within and seeing where it is that you are maybe holding on to some things. And just emotional repression is not healthy. And I feel like you guys are coming into the light about that and having awareness of where you have brought baggage from previous circumstances or previous disappointments and previous trauma and abuses and situations that you may have had in your relationships. And you're realizing where that's creating problems for you. Now, in you guys' area of healing, I'm seeing disruption. So there's a good potential that some of you guys have just recently started to deal with some health issues. Some of you guys have recently started to deal with some issues that are related to you on a multidimensional level. So it's not just my health went physically bad, or mentally I had a breakdown, or emotionally I had to go through this situation. It's really a holistic picture of some of the things that you have been holding back and not dealing with. And now it's all kind of just hits you at once. Some whatever it is that you have need to heal from has just come to the forefront, and so now you have the opportunity to tackle that with all of that Martian energy, that cardinal energy. Take that and use that as that passion that you have to deal with your problems. Don't repress them. Don't act like they're not there, and don't necessarily be combative towards them, but be vigorous when it comes to dealing with your issues, so that you can make movement forward. Be vigorous when it comes to dealing with whatever it is that that has recently changed in your life, whatever it is that you have realized that you need to heal from. Go ahead and put your energy into that, because that's going to return. That's going to come back to you in dividends. It's going to come back to you a lot. That energy, that putting that energy forward and making movements to heal whatever it is that just recently has come to your awareness, recently has, shaken you up and realized, oh, I'm really sensitive about this area of my life, or I'm really not as emotionally equipped for some of these circumstances that I thought I was. Maybe I need to have a better relationship with myself so I can understand where this is coming from. So guys, just follow the signs and you'll come out on the other side better off because of it. In you guys' area of travel, I'm seeing a firm foundation in reverse. So I feel like you guys are trying to, you have a vision of what it is that you want to do going forward. Now, I say this all the time. Saturn is just transiting to Sagittarius. It's like at this point, maybe 7 degrees into Sagittarius. So maybe even 8, which would be even more powerful. And for you guys, I feel like you guys have a vision of what it is that you want to manifest. You have a goal that you're visualizing, and excuse me, you have a goal that you're visualizing, and you know what it is that you want to be, and you know where it is that you want to go. You also have some pretty big plans on the horizon, some pretty big things that you want to do. Some of you guys want to do the metaphorical equivalent of climbing a mountain. There's some big goals that some of you Aries have. You guys have some big visions, some big dreams. And you're not, and this disruption that you're dealing with is not taking you off that path. This is getting you in contact with some of the darkness in yourself, so that you can truly achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve, whatever it is that you want to put the foundation and work into to manifest. The universe is supporting that, because that's going to bring positive energy to the planet in general. But before you do that, you have to deal with whatever it is that's been blocking you. So now that that's come to the forefront, you can now start making concrete decisions and moving forward into this big grand circumstance that you want to manifest. And you have the power to manifest these things. You're going to get that. It's just going to take time, because the 8 is all about this card, and the 8 energy in general is about patience and making sure that you put in the work to get what it is that you want. And you're going to get that undoubtedly, Aries. So your path is opening up for you, even if some of it feels painful. It's making sure that you're actually going to be able to do what it is that you feel that you want to do. I'm seeing in you guys' career, you rest and rejuvenation in reverse. So it could be that you guys have walked away from a certain level of publicity, a certain level of involvement when it comes to people casually. Like I was saying earlier, you guys may just be ready to, you guys may be needing some of that rest and rejuvenation rejuvenation and realizing where it is that what it is that you do when it comes to your career path that prevents you from having that deep sense of rest and feeling rejuvenated. And I feel like you guys are realizing that some of the paths that you have taken are not fulfilling. They're not fulfilling to your soul. They're not fulfilling to your energy, and so you're realizing where it is that you have went wrong when it comes to that, and trying to correct that so that you can have that rest and rejuvenation, so that you can have a positive career that is life fulfilling. Because career is about fulfilling your destiny. That's what the 10th house is all about. That's what Saturn is about. That's what Capricorn is about. It's about fulfilling your highest purpose. So if you're feeling discontent or you're not getting the rest and rejuvenation that you want there, then that's because you're not in the right place. You're not in the right circumstances. And the cards, seeing that you have discontent and boredom in your second house, or in the second card that was pulled, and then they're both of these cards are ruled by the four energy, and this one is associated with your career. 10th house, second house, and sixth house are related to each other. They're all earth houses. They're all related to money and finances and circumstances. And in your sixth house, I see, the sixth card, I see hope in reverse. So you guys are realizing where it is that you have went wrong and what it is that you need to do to get your career, or that earth part of yourself, that earth energy, your ability to support yourself through your finances and resources. You're getting that in order. You're realizing that where that's going wrong. In the area of you guys' friendships, you guys have patience. So you guys realize that you're not going to get those type of people in your life until you get financially in order, until you get spiritually in order, until you get some of those things appropriate. You're not going to attract the people that you want. And it may not be a typical answer that you want to hear. It's like, money shouldn't matter in friendships, but your social status does, and your wallet involves that. And if you're not at a job that you want, if you're carrying that negative vibration of being unhappy where it is that you're getting your source of income from, and dealing with those type of energies, that's going to affect your relationships, and you're not going to be able to attract the type of people that you want, the type of people that you really want to be around, until you start to make some of those changes. And you guys are aware of that, and that's why you have patience here, because you're going to have to make some sacrifices before you get to those relationships that you want to be in. And finally, we close out the energy of this reading with triumph. So I feel like you guys all together, for the energy to begin with, this power, and end with triumph, I feel like you guys you know what it is that you need to work on. You know what it is, where it is that you're trying to direct your life towards. You know where it is that you're trying to go, and you're going to get there. But triumph is about a battle being fought. So February, I feel like you guys are making addressing some of your problems, dealing with these false careers that you're engaging in, and making movement forward into doing what it is that you're meant to be doing with your life. And that's going to be a struggle, because when you start getting on your life path, the first thing people are going to do is tell you that you're crazy. The first thing people are going to tell you to do is not do that, because that's strange these days. What America wants us to do is to just go and support their corporation, their companies, and to work for them, and then for us to come home and put on the TV and then repeat the process tomorrow. But what you guys are doing, Aries, you're trying to break away from that. You're trying to get to a point where you're supporting yourself, where you're doing your own thing, and you're going to get that. But the first thing people are going to do is try to battle against that, saying that that's wrong, that's weird, you're not supposed to do that, you're not working hard enough, you're not making money, we need the bills to be paid. Look, tell them, look, you will pay these bills beforehand, right? So you're going to have to figure out how you're going to pay these bills now, because I have to make my transition. I have to do something different. You can't keep me caught up in the way that you live your life and expect me to go along with that just because that's what you choose to do. So Aries, be selfish, go into battle, do what it is that you need to do, and things should work out well for you. Now I'm going to check the comments. I don't even know how to. I've got a lot of Aries in my chart, but I'm a Pisces Sun, Gemini Moon, Scorpio Ascendant, or LOL. Or how do I go about getting a quick reading with you? If you want just a quick personal reading, I'm actually doing them for free early February. So what you need to do is just, this is good timing by your part. email me at schoolofuranos@gmail.com, schoolofuranos@gmail.com, and then reading, and then I'll send you a private video if I can through my email, because it's weird. I haven't forgot about the other people who have requested readings as well. I've been busy, like I said, so I'm going to get those things done. I'm just going to, my next Pisces video, I usually do one in a few weeks into the month, so you can figure out what it is that you should be doing. Basically like a reinforcement of this video, like what is Pisces doing right and what is Pisces doing wrong. And then I like to close out the end of the month with a video that is that prepares you for the energies of this month. So if you want to check out some more Pisces videos, then check out the PR video 3 or the Pisces reading 3, because that one is in preparation for February. So check that one out. Check the one out I just recently uploaded, and I'll do another one ASAP. All right, I think I'm gonna hop off here. Thank you guys.